First of all, Neera, as the Chief Visionary Officer of your publishing house, what is your purpose behind publishing?
At Global Influencers, we don't just publish books, we create heroes and success stories. Our purpose is to help inspiring leaders and everyday people to share their message with the world, become global thought leaders, and empower their readers.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Diptii Shah and welcome to my show, Artistry. Today I have with me the founder of Global Influencers Publishing House, Dr. Neera Gupta. Hello, Neera, and welcome to my show.
Hi, and I'm delighted to be here. Thank you so much, Dipti, for this.
It's my pleasure, Neera. First of all, Neera, as the Chief Visionary Officer of your publishing house, what is your purpose behind publishing?
Dipti, see, at Global Influencers, we don't just publish books, we create heroes and success stories. Our purpose is to help inspiring leaders and everyday people to share their message with the world, become global thought leaders, and empower their readers. You see, the journey isn't about the book, but rather who you become after you publish the book. So, what we want to do is through our books, we aim to continue to bring authentic voices of women and men from all walks of our diverse and thriving community and, in a way, celebrate their exceptional accomplishments and achievements. In short, we believe that everyone has a story, and by writing it, you're creating your own legacy.
Fabulous. My purpose with this show and your purpose with your publishing house has a very common thread to it. It sounds fabulous. Um, Neera, tell us about your hashtag My Voice series of books.
I'd love to talk about it. See, Deepti, women are unsung heroes and community champions. Every day, we women go above and beyond our course of work, service, passion, almost showcasing this extraordinary example of either courage, resilience, triumph, kindness, self love, transformation, and all of these things, they need to be celebrated. And that's what my voice is about. It is really about sharing the journeys of brave women from around the world. And the aim is to comfort, is to inspire, motivate, empower other women to become better versions of themselves. And with that, so far we've had 5 books, as you can see in the background as well. And we've created over 100 bestseller authors in less than 1 year through 5 volumes of My Voice.
Wow, that sounds like a feat to be achieved in just a span of 1 year. Fabulous, and
Thank
congratulations on that.
thank you so much.
Neera, how does life change after you publish a book? What is that transformation that is so, attracting to people that, I'm now a published author?
Yeah. Dipti, writing a book is a guaranteed way to build a strong personal brand, to boost your market value, and be seen as an authority in your domain. Although many people say that, oh, I need to be an expert to write. No, it's the other way round. You become an expert because you have written a book, and that is the real truth. Now, we don't have any global survey, but there is an American one where it said that roughly 80% of Americans want to publish a book at some point. Can you guess how many actually get it done? Just a wild guess.
I don't know, 20%, 25%?
You're way over. It's fewer than 0.1%.
Really? Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah.
And see, that's the whole thing. A lot of people dream about this and want to get it done, but most people don't actually take that action. And that's also why we set up Global Influencers Publishing House, because we wanted to make the dreams of people come true. We wanted to give an opportunity to people to be able to talk about, whether it's their life, whether it is about their subject matter expertise, or something that they've been passionate about, like poetry. So for us, the idea was that whatever it is, we are going to give you a voice through the medium of books. And really, Dipti, at Global Influencers, we take people from a concept to becoming an Amazon #1 bestseller in 16 weeks. It really is a process. And as long as you follow it, there's no stopping you from becoming the superstar successful author.
Right. More on Amazon later. Of course, I need the secrets. Um, Neera, you published My Voice volume of books, showcasing women. All of them are women, right? What is it about a woman speaking up? What is it about my voice? Why does a woman's voice matter so much, especially in today's time and age?
Well, thank you, Deepti, for asking this question. You know, by speaking up and sharing our stories, our truth, we are doing two very unique things. We are teaching the world to be a fairer and kinder place, and we are easing the burden of our stories on our shoulders. Truth be told, stories have the power to inspire so many men and women to transform their journeys from ordinary to extraordinary and enable change. And the question you're asking about, why is it important for women's voices to be heard? Or why is it important for women to speak? See, when you speak up, you are heard. When you are heard, you are sharing responsibility. When you share responsibility, you're making a difference. When you make a difference, you're turning challenges into inspiration. And ultimately, you are providing yourself and your reader that support to be able to make life happen on your own terms. Simply said, I think to have a voice is to have some measure of power. What do you think?
Absolutely, absolutely. And it doesn't matter how small your, area of giving opinion is. Your opinion matters, that you have one and that you speak out from your mouth, You yourself kind of validate yourself that, I have the capability to say what I have on my mind. I may be right or wrong, but still I have a voice.
Absolutely, 100% true.
What are your top 3 tips to making a book an Amazon bestseller? Believe me, everyone wants to hear this.
You're not gonna like my answer, okay? I'm being honest now. The answer is none. There are actually no tips, no tricks on becoming an Amazon bestseller. All you need is a good publisher and a marketing agency. If you think about it, even the most famous of the celebrities, they have huge marketing budgets and they have a whole team to do all of this for them. So ultimately, what you need is a good publisher and a good marketing agency, really.
And what about the content?
The fact that you've been published, your content has already been curated by the publisher. And that's why I said good publisher, because a good publisher will look at the content. They will have a good editorial team behind it. Because to be honest, I mean, when we read all these books of famous people, and they say they always have a comment about their editors, because an editor can make or break a book. Now, if you have a good publisher, you can be rest assured that there's a good team that's backing them up, right? So definitely there's the whole editorial part of it, and they will only take your work if it's worthy of publishing. And again, I don't mean it in a arrogant way. I mean it in a more, the fact that, look, if you're talking about a story, everybody has a story, right? But how it comes out and how it has been written and how it's been edited, it can definitely make for a good read.
What are your top 3 tips for success?
Oh, that's quite a heavy question. Simply because I think success means different to different people. Also, everyone measures success differently. For some people, it might be about money, power, position, but then there are others, for them, it's about happiness, fulfillment, purposefulness, if that's a word. So, how one would become successful would probably be defined on how, what it means to them. But if I had to take a generic view, I would say number one thing would be passion. You have to be passionate about whatever you do. Many times we are driven by what we're supposed to do or what we think will work. But if our heart's not in it, any amount of hard work, knowledge, or even funds will not make you successful. The second thing I would say is commitment. And when we talk about commitment, something very funny always comes up in my mind. There's a very popular Bollywood actor, you might know him, Salman Khan. He said in one of his movies, "Once I make a commitment, I do not even listen to myself." Now, what that actually meant is that whenever we want to do something, right, our mind will find 100 reasons for us to not do it. There's all this negative chatter that's constantly happening. But if we can go past all of that and stick to what we have committed to, then no matter what happens, success will come to us. So, commitment is the number two thing I would say, um, a tip for success. The third thing, and again, here's where some people might disagree, depending on who you speak to, but I would say is marketing. Now, of course, there are people who say, my work should speak for myself, and I don't need to go out there, and I don't need to put myself out there, and all of those things. But quite honestly, Deepti, there's so much noise these days. We meet so many people, and the entire digital space has intensified this overcrowding even more. In that case, how will you stand out? How will people know that your value proposition is different to the person next to you? How do you make sure that you're heard or seen? And that's where personal branding plays a key role. Now, if you look at it, these days, the lines between personal and professional are so blurred that it's all literally integrated. So what we put out there makes us more authentically, by consciously and intentionally influencing people's perception about you and your company. You will elevate your credibility. Now, it doesn't mean that you go brag about yourself, or I'm the best and all of that. Nobody likes that. But if you do it correctly, you will be seen as somebody who's honest, transparent, and authentic. And in today's day and age, when everybody has the same thing, right? These are the things that will set you apart and ensure that others want to work with you or want to be part of your life. And it'll make you more personable and relatable. And that's who we want to do business with today, isn't it? So, to everybody out there, I would say be passionate about anything that you're doing, right? Because if there's no passion, whatever you're doing is not going to last. Be committed. Once you've said that this is what I want to do, you know you want to do this, be committed to what you're doing. Of course, be sensible to know when to cut the cord if you think it's not going to work, but give it your best shot. Be committed and please put yourself out there. Get out of your comfort zone and show up in this world. And that's what is going to make the difference of you and everybody else around.
Neera, what's next for you?
Lots of excitement. There's so much happening, so much happening. We're coming up with our sixth co-authored book, which is Shaken, Stirred, but Not Deterred. And that again is going to be featuring about 20 women from around the world and their wonderful stories. We have a few solo books coming out as well, so we're very excited about that. So, please tell your viewers to stay tuned and be part of global influencers, LinkedIn page, Facebook page, or also our website, and they can see everything that's happening. What we are also doing is next year, we are looking at organizing a 3-day retreat, which might even become five, in an exotic location in Asia, where we're going to be inviting all of our authors to come for 3 days, where we're going to have lots of fun, we're going to have lots of discussions, and we're going to do a lot of learning as well as we go with it. So we're really looking forward to that. Hopefully, we'll get a lot of people to come through, and that's really our bigger plan for next year. Of course, we also have our My Voice Forum Global. That is an annual event that we do that's coming up in September. No, we're in August right now. So in October, first week of October, we had to push it out. So it's coming out in first week of October, where we'll have fabulous speakers, panel discussions, and lots of interesting things for women. So again, once the details are out, I'd be more than happy to share with you about that.
It sounds very exciting, and I wish you all the best for all your future endeavors. We totally look forward to your next round of events and books coming up. Thank you so much for being on my show. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you so much, Diptii. It was such a pleasure talking to you. I mean, I love talking to you all the time. And it's so good to see what you're doing and how you're helping other women. And good luck to you too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Diptii Shah, and thank you for watching this video. If you like the content that I create and would like to see more, then please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and share it with your friends and families who would benefit from the show. Thank you.